So following on from last week's episode, I decided to write a poem. It goes a little something like this, if you're listening, Mr. Cecil Chow. I will travel the great balls of China, the great balls that reside in Gigi's vagina. Right now, she says she's not straight. Never mind her. She's forgotten a man's touch. I'll remind her. What the break double dragon feel like inside her. I fold her on the web. Wait, you gotta let me finish. Fold her on the web like a spider. But wrap her in silk sheets, of course, from designer. I will give you the grandchild so you can kick back in the recliner. That I will buy you with some of the monies from the $120 million. Thank you and welcome to the temple.
Jack Zulu, Koolay Rockstar, and Scru.
The Blade Runner trials.
So this story has legs to it. You can place a bet with Paddy Power right now that Oscar Pistorius gets off for murdering his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. He didn't take her advice and had to break up with her on Valentine's Day. He went too far.
No, yeah, I think it's kind of crazy that you can place a bet in Paddy Power on a trial regarding a murder, like it's some kind of sport or like it's some kind of blasé incident.
So the advert says it's Oscar time, and they have Oscar's face superimposed on an Oscar. It's Oscar season. This is just brilliant as it is. With, in bold white font, money back if he walks. I don't think that they should be playing around with Oscar. That's not the situation you want to be in. He already killed his girlfriend. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because he hasn't been found guilty.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he allegedly killed his girlfriend on Valentine's Day, no less. Anybody who was able to headshot through a door is not somebody to be trifled with.
Allegedly. I'm allegedly fat. I haven't been proven fat in the court of law. So I'm as innocent as Oscar is right now. I mean, isn't it a coincidence though that you kill your girlfriend on Valentine's Day? You didn't want to buy her a present. I'm not gonna say that. I think he was mad because she kept putting his blades on the fridge with the... No, I can't do it. She called him stubby. He wasn't having it. No, let's not go. Let's not go there. Can I just say this though? I'm not gonna get racial. But if he was black, he'll be in prison now and that'd be it. No trial, nothing. Especially if his girlfriend was white. Just putting it out there. Right, anyway, let's get back to not being racist. Was his girlfriend German? She has a German name. She was hot. Headshot. Alright. No. You won't give me head? Okay, shoot. I'm thinking, guess you don't need it. You didn't give me a head on Valentine's Day? Guess you don't need it. Through the door. Now, for real, how did he get it through the door? I want to know, if he shot 4 times, did he hit her 4 times? Through the door.
I don't know what his hit rate.
He's in the wrong sport. If he hit her 4 times through the door, he is in the wrong sport. It was Valentine's Day. He thought there was a robber coming through his house, even though he saw his girlfriend walk into the bathroom. He thought, oh, I hear noises. Oh, I hear someone in the shower. I better kill her. Whoever's in there. He's guilty, man. It's not allegedly, man. He killed her, man. What's that black woman's name? You know she wrote the story time ago. She wrote the Oscar story time ago. She's like, hey, he walks up and he shoots his girlfriend through the door. No.
Oscar just won the Oscar for Best Breakthrough Performance.
No, black.
He got through the door. Oscar showed up as having the most kills through objects in the post-game breakdown.
No, black. It doesn't make sense. So imagine you live in a house. It's just you and your girlfriend. They ain't got kids. Just you and your girlfriend. She's not in the room. And you hear something. Why do you assume someone broke in? If you know that it's just you and your girl home, why does the person who you can't see but you can hear automatically become a stranger? It doesn't make sense. And why do robbers go straight to the bathroom? What do you steal from a bathroom that's so valuable that you gotta rob someone's house?
Water.
It's true, it's South Africa, you know? Pure water. And then where was the gun? Is it in the cellar? Is it under the bed? Like you hear, oh my God, someone's in my bathroom. And I don't know where my girlfriend is. Let me protect her with a gun. Go all the way down to the cellar. Come back up. Don't open the door, just shoot.
Didn't even say, hey babe, is that you?
He did no checks. 0 checks. In South Africa, it's a regular occurrence that robbers will come in and steal a shower from your house. And I don't mean steal a shower like chip it out of the wall. I mean jump in your shower, have a quick bath and leave. And he said, not today. So I don't do all this running for some black man to come and use my shower. Blade. He shot him with the blade through the door. It's a pump action blade. That's why he can run so fast.
You're right in front of me, but is that you? Because if it's not you, I'll shoot. Here's what I really think though. This is the truth. I think when you have certain shortcomings as a man and you're insecure about something, all it takes is one snide comment from your girlfriend. One little, just a little, you know, you get called something stubby, or why don't you walk over there in your stubs, or you're half a man you used to be, or that, you know, like horrible things. And I reckon that morning she said something really slick, or she was looking at the catalogue with male models and she kept looking at their legs. He's like, you just gonna diss me right here in front of me, yeah? That's what happened. She said something slick. She said, they had an argument, she's like, right, I gotta wash this out of my hair. She went to the bathroom, he's like, okay. But the thing is, ladies, you need to get that bulletproof shower cap. It's the only way you're gonna survive in South Africa.
Is it right for Paddy Power to have this bet going? Would you bet? Should I bet? And what should I bet on? Because I don't think he's gonna walk away from this.
Teacher's pet.
Alright, so recently, pure little boy them just feel up the teacher them and the teacher them love it up. So what we are presenting here in the temple today, we just want to say, you know, boom, how are this? A pure madness this, right? Me went to school 300 days of the year, me never fling a feel for the teacher yet. And pure like a boy them just feel up the thing, man. Boom. Alright.
So I think what Koolay was trying to say there, for those who do not understand the Yardie combination of things he was saying, was, you know something, brothers? There's a real thing going on in America right now. I can't do it long enough. Have you ever wanted to do stuff with a teacher? Okay. Like, there was always that one teacher that sort of made the desk stand up for you.
Now I weren't the best in school, but in English, I got a double D. No. One time I was in class and I was chewing gum. I want to see if any of you maybe missed an opportunity. The teacher said, put the gum in my hand. Oh, okay. Here, miss. She takes it out of her hand, pops it into her mouth, chews and looks at me. Back then I didn't know what she was trying to say. She was trying to show me that it could have been on. I don't get this though. Some of the boys, after a while of them having sex with the teacher, they grass them up. And then they get all victim like, oh yeah, you know, she touched me, and then the mum comes out like, he's my sweet innocent boy. Your sweet innocent boy bent his teacher over the desk. Bent his teacher over a desk. How is she supposed to grade him? Like, if you're having sex with, no, for real, if you're having sex with your teacher, how can they turn around and be like, look, you got a D. It's like, no. You got a D. Mister, come on now. I understand there's a lot of younger teachers now that are coming to the game, they're in their 20s, but, so I'm getting a bit horny, let me just.
He's thinking, where were
yeah, when I was, you know what I'm saying, when I was in school, there was like these 100-year-olds. I mean, high school's different. If you're at university and you like your teacher, everyone's over 18, that's cool, but school, I couldn't imagine like having sex with a teacher. I mean, I can imagine it, obviously, I was 14. But how would it work? I know this is bad to say, because people are gonna be like, oh, you can't really be sexist, because if you're a young boy, you're still a young boy, but come on. We have to go inside of a female, okay? We have to go inside. No matter how it is, we are still the aggressors. I don't think none of these young boys are victims. They could be telling this to their grandchildren one day, about the time that they slay the dragon, who happened to be their teacher, Miss Green. But if you do fail in your grades though, and you haven't sex with a teacher, then you must have really failed. You know what I mean? You must be like, 2 + 5 is...
All the teachers I can remember were from Barking, bro. There was only one teacher that I can remember, and how old was I? I must have been no, not even Miss Yearwood. I liked Miss Yearwood, but she was a cool teacher. That's why I liked her. When I think I was still in my other school. I must have been about 13, and everybody knows. Occasionally, when your teacher calls in sick, you get the supply teacher. Now, the problem with supply teachers is, now you can think about it, they're most probably all the people that are studying, doing that course and trying to work their levels up to the point where they're actually qualified to be a teacher. So they were always significantly younger than a normal teacher. And I just remember this one woman, and she was not hot. I can remember this much, she was not hot, but I was at that point where the chemicals were just starting and I couldn't control them. So she came over to my table, and I don't even know what me and my boys was doing, but I said, look bruv, you just distract her. And he called her over, I went on the table, she had this really long skirt, but I slipped underneath and I looked up. That's and there I this guy's got. And there I was, looking up my supply teacher's skirt, wondering why the hell are knickers a twist up like that? God damn! It didn't even make sense. And I think I was turned off after that moment. I was satisfied that I didn't need to look up there anymore.
I had that one teacher when I was in secondary school who I had a thing for. Miss Stockton. Of course you don't remember her. No, she left before you started.
What's up?
English and drama.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter what subject it was you didn't come to school.
Because maths teachers are
You were on
dead.
that circulars. No, she was.
Maths teachers are dead all the time.
And yeah, this woman, one day she got angry. And this was when I realized I like it rough.
Oh God! Wow.
Because when she turned her rage levels up,
I mean, we all remember that the pretty girls in school were the ones that developed first. But I was more like, look, girl, you're the future. But here's one I made earlier, do you know what I mean? The breasts are here. I ain't waiting for your breasts to come in. And that's why teachers are so desirable. I'm my girlfriend's favourite teacher. And people won't get what that means, but it's cool. But who can tell you anything? You had sex with a teacher. And they're all getting in trouble. You're like laughing like, I had sex with my, you're getting in trouble, you know? That's jokes. Yeah. Like, parents' evening. And they're grinning because you just know, like, you put the work in this term, boy. You worked extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Imagine getting a teacher pregnant. Whew, it's getting serious now. Dreams, man. I had dreams. I had dreams. These dreams didn't come true. You have sex with your teacher who's good looking. Telling everyone else, she's a strict teacher too, you know those ones that are strict. How are you gonna walk from that day? You're not gonna walk normally. Do you remember the first time you had sex? Right? Imagine that. Remember how you walked? Did you remember the walk? I remember I walked from her house back to my house. It was a long walk and I was walking like, like I was walking differently. Imagine you had sex with your teacher. I'll be stepping on people's toes. It's like, oh, not even saying sorry. That's how I'll step on the head teacher's toes, yeah. Had sex with Miss. I didn't even call her by her name. No, that's the worst one. You're in class and everyone's putting their hands up. You say, "Hi, Janet." You know, if you ever call your teacher by her first name, you gave it a D.
or if you call her mum.
Then you're freaky. Then you're freaky. Hey, mom. Hey, mama. Got that milk. Baby needs feeding. That's too far.
There's a lot of perks to sleeping with your And that goes without saying, there's a lot of perks. Here's a few. You become like a god in the school. Let's just imagine it's your form tutor, for example. They govern your whole schooling experience, right? If you're giving your form tutor the D, comes to parents' evening, you ain't even got sweat. You know, I'm gonna bring mum, I'm gonna bring dad, and it's just gonna be all good. You know, when it's coursework time, you ain't even gotta work. They're like, yeah, you know, your coursework's due in 3 weeks, everybody. Make sure you have it done. Everybody leaves. You're like, miss, I just need to ask you a few questions about my coursework. All right, you stay till the end. Everyone goes. You put that coursework in right there. Main course, dessert course. Coursework done. She will just reproduce one of them old ones handed in from one of the previous years. Your life is set if you can manage to bag the right teacher at school. I'm not trying to say to do it. I'm just saying there's benefits. I don't know, because when I was at school, I was a different guy. I was a totally different guy. But if I was me who I am now, but back in school, it'd be a problem.
Oh.
And you know it'd be a problem.
Hell yeah.
It'd be a nightmare, because yeah, grown guys think different. You see the signs, and sometimes you just create problems for yourself just because school would never be the same.
And this week's sacrifice.
There's a guy who had sex with cows. He was found at the Tottenham football playing. He had sex with cows. He was in his socks and his shoes. He had sex with a cow. He got arrested for having sex with a cow. He couldn't get the cow. He had to chase the sheep. The sheep didn't want it. He couldn't get it, but he got it down. And when he got convicted that he was guilty, he was like, yeah, so, yeah, me and the cow fought. So at the end of the day, shouldn't have sex with animals no more, because every week we talk about people having sex with animals, but he was in an actual field with a cow trying to get that milk. Stop having sex with animals, because we have to eat those animals one day, and I don't want to eat semen. Please.
Just in case you didn't get that, Paul Lovell, 61 years old, was found near Tottenham Hotspur's ground in his socks and shoes, trying to indulge in some bovine banging. Cow ran away, so he had to go for some sheep shagging. People, stop it. Stop having sex with animals.
The main thing I want to say is, people, Troubling animals in this way is wrong. Don't do it, especially not cows. It's a mistake.
No, if you think about it, there are a set of perks that are involved in Oscar Pistorius and teacher fornication. Let's list them, shall we? Hardline, deep impact, sleight of hand, steady aim, juggernaut,